What is going on, ESGN Nation, and welcome back to another episode here on ESGNet. As we're back here for MLB 19, the show, and this is Road to the Show with Diego Torres. As we're back on the hill today with him and the Reds, as they are going to be hosting the Giants. Now, this is a 4-game set with the Giants. We're in game 2 of this series. As you see there, the Cincinnati Reds 8-2, and the Giants 2-9. Miraculously, kind of odd to seeing that happening. But with that being said, we'll take advantage of this series here, as we have a nice lead there, just a 2-game lead over the Pirates in the National League Central. As for the Giants, I believe there you see last place there in the NL West, as the Dodgers are leading that division there for them. They're right now, Giants are in a 4-game losing streak here. Like I said, we're trying to see if we can take advantage of that. Here's the lineup for the Giants. I'm going to try to show this every so often here with the lineup that we're going to be facing with Diego and the Cincinnati Reds. So like I said, 8-2 for us in the Central. They're in the NL Central. 2-game winning streak, and we won the previous series against the Diamondbacks 2-1. As you see there, we lost the final game of that series, but then we ended up losing the first game of the new series here with the Giants. Lost that game 4-3. We're trying to see if we can bounce back here with our ace on the hill. As you see, Torres' numbers there, 2 starts so far. He's 1-0. That one game that we won was just in the last episode when we take on the Cubbies. We won that one. Of course, the first game of the series or the season that we did not win, of course, was against the Cardinals, which we'll be seeing in the next episode. I believe we'll be in game 2 of that series. Will be his next start. So we go to the top of the first here, 0-2 count here against a former teammate of ours, Billy Hamilton, and he'll take a 4-pitch, 4-seam fastball there to end the inning, or his at bat there. So Joe Panic now come up to bat here. There you see 3 home runs, 5 RBIs, starting off this new campaign. And we'll see what Torres can do here with an 0-1 count. 1 out, nobody on. And we'll see if we get him out. No, this one's going to be a pop up instead. This is going to go out the deep center field. Warning track power of all things. And that'll be out number 2 for the Giants. Like I said, the Giants on a 4-game losing streak here, were on a 4-game losing streak, and are trying, of course, trying to avoid that, as we're trying to, get back on the track here. Hopefully, Diego can get a win here. As we'll see, this one will be a floater out to shallow center field for the out, and that'll be out number 3. And that'll be the first, or the inning over. So no runs coming across, no runners on board, no runs come across, and the score is still 0s. As you see, Mark Reynolds now up to bat here, his first at bat here against Torres today. And like I said, in the last game there, in the last episode, we've seen Torres play the Cubbies and did actually a really good job, defeating them. We did have a rough start there. Milky Guerrero hit that 2-run shot off of us, but then the defense really amped it up. Knew how important that game was to Torres, and especially helping give us that run support that we needed. As we see the umps here congregating there around home plate, deciding if this is a fair or foul ball. Now, you guys be the judge of it. I think it was foul. But we'll see what they'll say here. Take a look at the replay there, and that's clearly a foul ball. So we'll see what they'll say here. We'll see the final ruling here on this one. And they're going to say, yep, it's a foul ball, as it's going to be not a home run. So we'll go back to this at bat. So 0-2 count here. Torres looking to try to see if he can strike this young man out here. And this will be a pitch on Reynolds. I should say young man. Reynolds has been in the game for a while now. As that is strikeout number 2 now for Torres here in today's game. Jonathan LaCroix will be up next. Home run, 1 RBI. A little over the average right now, 308 for the season. As we'll see a 1-2 pitch, and that's a 4-seam fastball outside there. He took that one looking, and that'll finish up there. And that at bat is that'll be Torres now 3rd strikeout now here in today's game. Now, Torres racked up quite a few strikeouts in that previous game there in the last episode. He struck out 15 Cubbies. We'll see if we can do that again here today. As that's like a stat I like to try to keep up here and be on average. As that one gets past the third baseman, as that'll be the first hit in today's game here on Torres. As now Torres has 1 on and 2 out. And we'll see the center fielder here. And Cameron Maben will be up to bat here. He'll pitch this one here high and deep out to center field. This should be an easy out, no problem there. And that will end the inning. So one run comes on board, none come across, and it's a still a 0-0 ball game. So now top of the third, as we'll see, Marquita, I think that's how you say it. 1 home run, 4 RBIs. We'll see top of the third here, 0-2 count for Kita, and we'll see the pitch here from Torres, and that one's going to get popped up. And that one should be an easy play there for, I believe that's Logan Morrison playing first here today. As that'll be, no, it's Justin Smoke. He'll be playing first here. So I guess Morrison's not going to be in the lineup here. As we'll see this one be the first out of the inning. So we'll see if Torres can do now here in the second batter of the inning. 0-2 count. Looking to keep the bases empty, which he does a really good job of. That's one thing I just keep just snickering about here. Oh, nice curveball there. That 12-6 curveball. He's been really doing a great job here working on for him. But that's one thing I kind of mentioned in the last episode that, what is the Cubbies thinking of giving up a guy like this who can has a great secondary pitch and not to mention a great fastball, and can get him out of the innings here. And so far this trade that they did, which, I always say, kids, do not trade within your division, especially a high prospect like the Cubbies had with Torres, is that it'll come back and burn you. And so far, it's done that for the against the Cubbies, but it's really worked out for the Reds here. As he's helped them get to the postseason here. I think now already in 2 seasons, or at least in the 2 of the 3 seasons he's been with this club. As you see, a nice home run here. This one's high and deep. Now, I'm not for sure if this is true or not, but they say it's his first Major League home run. I'm sure I've hit a home run before with Torres, but if it is, congratulations. If not, even better here, as he helps himself out with a home run and gets a run on the board, making it now 1-0 here in the bottom half of the third. So great job there from Torres. To take a look here at the replay, and he's not known to be a power hitter at all, but this one just lined up very well and did a great job there finding that sweet spot in the bat and takes that 1 yard. So 1-0 here for the Reds as we go now to the top half of the fourth, and we have a dynamic challenge here. We're looking at location, and we're trying to see if we can get this guy out here on this pitch. So 0-1 count here on Joe Plunkett. Or Panic there. We'll see what he can do on this pitch here. Torres gives the pitch. That was a nice 4-seam fastball. A little chin music there on that one. And that completes the challenge. As that's now strikeout number 5 now for Torres. As we take a look at the replay there. And this kid's just firing it. Just veering back and just firing it out. Nice job there for him. As that's going to put another strikeout on the board there for him. Now Michael Brantley up to bat, 0 for 1. He flied out back of the first. We'll see what we can do now here in the fourth. And a 1-2 count here, Torres. We'll see where he's going to pitch this one out here. I believe it'll probably be a low ball, as that one's actually low and inside. And this is going to be a base hit as Brantley will get on board there. And that'll be the second hit now for the Giants, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. As Mark Reynolds now up to bat here. Trying to see if we can get a double play in this situation. Maybe some sort. For Torres, probably, if anything, probably a strikeout here. As Brantley's going to take off here. Brantley going to go get thrown there at second base as he tries to steal there. And that is out number 2. And that wipes him off the board as we lead it 2-0 here in this ball game. As Brantley, he probably got a bad jump there. I can't really tell. But nonetheless, there we do get him out, and that clears the base path. As we'll see Reynolds again here. I'll now try to see if we can strike him out. to get a sort of a double play here in this situation here. 0-2 count, pitch. That one is a 12-6 curveball. That retires him. That ends the inning. That one's actually outside the it's low, really low in the zone there, but he goes chasing after it anyway. So go now to the 7th inning here, and we'll see Joe back up to bat here again. Strikeout and flight out on this one as we have a dynamic challenge here. And we'll see here. We'll try to see if we can keep the same result and keep the game close. It's now 3-0. Cincinnati leads this one here. As we'll see an 0-2 count. That's a swing and a miss there on that 4-seam fastball inside. As that is strikeout number 8 for Torres. As Michael Brantley, of course, we've seen him get thrown out there at second base. We'll see what he can do here now in his third at bat. As it's a 1-2 count. And or one for 2 day, I should say, as that one gets hit right towards Torres, and Torres gets turned around, and the challenge is canceled as he ends up giving a well, actually it's going to be considered an E1. Now that is not Torres' fault. That is my fault because I forgot my buttons were inverted. I keep forgetting that they're inverted the same way as they are with any other Roadshow character. I didn't realize that they were, I kept thinking they were inverted the other way like I do in my franchise, which I really need to really change that around here so we don't have that happen. But so he puts a runner on board, gets another strikeout, as that's his 9th strikeout of the game. A little Corey now up to bat here as there's 2 out and 1 on here in the top of the 7th, leading by 3. Giants trying to see if they can take advantage of that, having that runner on board. This one's going to get popped up to shallow right field. Nice play there from the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So great job as they're able to turn that inning into, well, that disaster of inning caused by me, the user, and able to get out of it. So now we go to the top of the 9th here. Last pitching opportunity now for Torres, as he does have a 3-run lead, but he's trying to go for that complete game. This is going to be a fly ball out to deep center field. Only warning track power, and that will retire the at bat. So great job there from the center fielder getting on top of that one. We'll see now what Billy Hamilton can do. Like I said, a former teammate of ours. He traded him during the offseason this past season. So we'll see what we can do against him. So far, we've kept him quiet. He's been 1 for 3, I believe, here for the day. And he hasn't did too much to us as he strikes out there on that 4-seam fastball. And that is out number 11, or strikeout number 11 there for Torres, as we get the former Red center fielder there out on that play. Now we go to hopefully the last out here as he's 0 for 3, Joe. And there you see a strikeout back in the 7th inning. So Joe panning out, coming up to bat here, trying to see if he can be the difference maker in this ball game, as we'll see a 1-2 count now on Joe. And yeah, for whatever reason, my controller it was kind of freaking out. It was just, I don't know. It's my blue controller that I use mainly for baseball games, and I don't know if it's going bad or what the deal was, or my nerves were just bad for this game, trying to wrap this one up here. But nonetheless, we do get the win, and that's a nice victory there. So our first win at home this season for Torres, as they win this one 3-0. I was about to say 3-0. Been playing too much soccer here lately. But nonetheless, 3-0 here is our final score as we take game 2 of this series here. Torres, 9 innings of work, 2 hits, 11 strikeouts in the game, and I did a great job there. Only giving up 2 hits, like I said. I did have that 1 error, which was my fault, but nonetheless there. We'll see the box scores there. You guys can pause the video and check those out there. But this was actually a fun game. It was nice, and now we're headed back on the road here as we go back to St. Louis, where we started the season off. And I believe we'll be in the second game of the series coming up here in the next episode, where we're taking on the Cardinals again. And we'll see how we do. What we'll do against them. Now, we won't play every single game. We'll probably, with the exception of, Cubby games. If we have to play the Cubs, I'm going to have to play those games. But if we end up meeting the Cardinals again here within in a month's game time. We'll just skip that. I'll play it myself, but it just won't be shown on here on the channel. But we are gonna skip around here, and we're gonna try to find some better matchups here for us. So there'll be a lot of skipping around there. Of course, I'll keep you guys up to date when we start, and then in whatever video whatever the next episode is, I'll keep you guys up to date with how he was, how he pitched. So if we did skip this game, or actually, it's the first game of the series. If we actually did skip this game, I would let you guys know his stats, show you guys the box score and all that kind of stuff. So be on the lookout for those types of videos coming up here, as we will, like I said, skip quite a bit here. I want to get through this season so we can bring him over to MLB 20. But that is it for this episode of the Road to Show series here on ESGNet with Diego Torres. Episode 111 is coming up very soon here on the channel, and we'll see what we can do here against Micah. You guys know I'm going to do it. Micah, waka waka waka. We'll see how we do against Waka coming up there. And so you see there, he has no wins so far. He has a couple starts. He's picked 19 innings of work and has 19 strikeouts. So he's having a tough go here, as they are 7-9. And we'll see how we do against them coming up in that first game of a 3-game set with those Redbirds. But that's it for this episode. If you guys did enjoy the episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you happen to be new, and hit that bell notification so you guys will be notified of this series or any other series here on the channel. Don't forget to follow us on ESGNet LP. There's a link down below for that. We also have a great series, Road to Show series over there with Alex Humberto. Definitely check it out. But that is it for this episode of Road to the Show with Diego Torres. Again, leave a like, share, subscribe if you happen to be new. Hit that bell notification so you guys will be notified. And also, don't forget to check us out on socials on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord. Links are down below in the description. Check those out. It's a great community to be a part of. But that's it for me. As always, stay safe, stay cool. Most importantly, it is hot out there. Keep yourselves and each other healthy, and I will see you guys next time.